mental theft with a 4Sight entitled I Can Steal Your SH1T.
Thank you very much, buddy. Afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
You know me better than that. Afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Awesome. I'm Paul Newton. I mess with the people's heads for a living, and lately I've been going around and warning companies about the stuff that mind readers can do. I purposely go around and steal passwords, PIN numbers, usernames, mother's maiden names, first pet's names, anything that I can think of that might help me hack you. Okay? I see so many cyber techie companies who are currently selling IT that covers the backsides of their clients. But here's the scary fact. If I can hack one user in a network, I can be within that network and using it without the IT guys even knowing I'm there. So thankfully, I've got quite a few IT companies that are working with me and I'm helping them train people. What I'd like to do today, if it's alright with you lot, is I'm going to mess about, I'm going to do some tricks, and I'm going to tell you some stories of things that I've worked on. Is that alright with you guys?
Yeah.
The downside to this is I can never time this because it's always different. So if nobody watches the time, we're going to be here till about 5. Okay? So, first rule. Michael's not allowed to join in, and Dave, where's Dave from? Dave, you're not allowed to join in, because you two know me and you are linked to me on Facebook. If I nick a word off of you two, people will think it's because I've looked on Facebook and found your mother's maiden name there.
Yeah,
okay?
Another disadvantage to knowing you, but go ahead.
So many. Right. Who can I try this with? Could you please point someone out to me who you believe would be good with a calculator and wouldn't help me?
Mark's the accountant.
Mark's just done the look of, I shouldn't have come today.
Mark's going out.
Yeah, Mark's leaving the building. I love that Mark's the other side of a table to me as well, so he can't punch me. This is good. Mark, you're an accountant.
Yes.
I'm going to lend you my calculator on my phone. Please don't nick it. It's the only one I've got. Hold on to that for me. Perfect. Hold the screen so that you can see the screen and I can't.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to give you some instructions. Please follow them.
Yes.
We're going to do this. First of all, I want you to think of your birth date. I want you to think of 2 days in your birth. So the day as 2 figures and the month as 2 figures. Okay? And I want you to do the day times by the month and hit equals.
Okay.
Right, does the number look right? It's not a dodgy
Yes.
calculator?
Yes.
Perfect. Now I want you to do times by and your favourite 4-digit PIN number. I love that only one person went, really? Done equals?
Yes.
Right, how long is the number? How many digits? Don't tell me the number, just tell me how many digits.
6.
Okay, now do times by and do a random 5-digit number. And hit equals.
Okay.
All good?
Yeah.
How long is the number now?
9.
9 digits. Okay, that's big enough. What does it start with? What's the first 3 numbers?
257.
257. Right, Mark, you've had my phone and my phone case since I passed you the phone. You didn't know what I was going to ask you. I don't know this information about you. But fingers crossed, I did something earlier. Earlier this week, I wrote down 6 lottery numbers. And I put them into my phone case because I thought they could be interesting. Mark, can you open my case so you can see my credit cards?
Yes.
Brilliant. Do you see the bit of paper there?
Okay.
Pull that out. Look at those lottery numbers and tell me if they match anything.
Yes, it matches.
It matches perfectly. 9-digit number. Perfect. Jimmy.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, so it went matched with that. Exactly. Ladies and gents, I mess with people's heads for a living. I find ways of getting into their heads and ways to nick information before they even know I've done it. Like I said, it's going to be a trick, then it's going to be some information. This story I love, but I can't put this out on YouTube anywhere. Paul, this story, okay? Paul told me he's going to video this, so please don't put this one out there. I will get in so much trouble. I was doing It was at that point that I look at what I do a little bit differently. And I thought to myself, what could I do? What things could I get away with? How much of a security risk am I? And the truth is, I'm a massive security risk. I'm now going around and warning companies that it's not the technology you have to worry about, it's the people. Is it alright if I do another quick trick?
Yeah.
Dave, can I borrow your table? We're going to do... Mark, you were picked on for the last one. Could you pick somebody else that won't help me? I love that your brain just went, anyone. Sorry?
Christine.
Christine.
She would
Christine?
love it.
I'm Christine.
Christine, over there. Hello, Christine, how are you? I'm having one of those days. I'm just on a gorgeous place. This is lovely. Right, Christine, have we met before today?
No.
No. So I haven't set anything up with you. I haven't asked you to get anything ready to help and cheat.
No.
Perfect. Christine, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to run my thumb down these cards. You're going to shout stop. I will stop what you say, and everyone can keep an eye on me and make sure I do stop there. Okay?
Yeah.
Christine, before I get to the end...
Why'd you pick that?
Christine, we'll think of that as a dress rehearsal. Ready?
Stop.
There. Happy with that? Higher, lower, stay there.
Yep.
Stay there. I'm going to take the bottom half out and I'm going to give them to my glamorous assistant. I'm going to square up the top half. I'm going to look away because you've got windows behind you and I could use them as a mirror. I'm going to do that. Got it? Christine, a verbal... Thank you.
Yes, I got that.
Right, so you know what it is, right, Christine?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to show everyone else and I'm going to keep facing away so I don't get a look. And I'm going to turn it down so I don't get to look at it. Dave, give me them. No one trusts you because I said you're my mate. I'm going to put them like that. Can you hold them like that? There's two reasons I do that, Christine. Number one, we know your card is at the bottom of the top pile so we can check it if we need to. Number two, it means the deck can be checked afterwards and make sure they're not all the same card. Okay?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, this is a quick show in body language and behaviours. I'm going to watch Christine, because I've already worked out she's a nice person and she doesn't like to lie in the first place, even though she knows that's what I'm going to use. Watch. Christine, you and I both know your card has to be black or red. Yeah?
Yes.
Brilliant. Red card. Now, if it's a red card, I need to figure out the suit. So now I've got another two choices. It's got to be a diamond or a heart. Heart. Now, if I think it's a heart, I need to figure out the value or the picture. Okay? This one's the hardest one for me because there's 13 chances. Please don't say anything, don't do anything, keep a poker face. Ready? That's awesome. She's quite good. Ready? Ace 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. 9 of hearts. How'd I do?
Wow.
Did I get it? Yes! Take half that way, take half that way, check them, make sure they're not marked, make sure they're not all the same card, make sure all those silly things. Oh, RFID. Quick lesson. My phone. You guys will have seen my phone. Mark, you held my phone and the phone case a minute ago. This phone case actually helps me combat scammers. Inside this phone case there is an RFID blocker in there. If you are using a wallet or a phone case to carry credit cards that have contactless information, please get an RFID blocker. It's not a sales pitch because I don't sell them branded yet. But guys, I keep getting told by people that actually RFID isn't a way of stealing information. It really is. I purposely have one card in my wallet which is a cash-only card. So I can only spend money if I load cash onto it. The reason I have that is because every time somebody tries to use it, I get proof of it on a little statement. I went through a market in London a couple of weeks ago. These cards didn't get touched at all. They couldn't pick the information up. The cash card, by the time I was leaving the market, £4,000 was tried to spend on that card. £4,000. They started at £2,500, they went down to 1,000, then they started doing smaller ones. They were trying to find my credit limit. It's amazing. £4,000. I was only in that market for a few minutes.
Wow.
So, this case, I bought it from Amazon. I went online, I searched for iPhone 5 RFID case. Please do the same with your own phones. If you don't have a phone case or don't like them, they do wallets. They do purses. It's worth it. If the only thing you get from today is get RFID cover, please do it.
Oh, I've got mine in Canada.
Did you, sorry?
I've got mine in my wallet in Canada.
Did you? And it's got the...
Yeah. It's that thing you're on about. It's
Is that the same as NFC?
No,
No.
bit different. Bit
Basically-
different.
The different
Basically,
chip technology.
just stops
Thank
the
you.
the little machines, wireless machines.
Yeah.
They can just scan your pocket.
As the walk.
Just stops you from doing
Especially on the
When you
tube.
consider I can buy those machines off of Amazon as well.
Exactly.
It's
a
ridiculous.
scary thought.
Well, it's not even that. You can do it.
How am I
it's
doing
just
for time?
Little nittle bits.
You've got
13 minutes.
Another 9 minutes.
I've got another 9 minutes. Also, I can do another trick. Who can I pick on? Sorry, just trying to write something down before I forget it. Yeah. Right. Bit wondering then. Let's see if I can do this. Chrissy, you were picked for the last thing. So, could you pick me someone else, please?
Richard.
Richard, how you doing?
Me.
How's it going?
It was alright.
Dave, can you do me a favour? Just put one of your hands like that. Put the other hand on top of that so I don't forget about that card. Awesome. Richard, have we met before today? Area Leader Conference. You told me earlier, didn't you? Area Leader Conference. Did we chat at the conference?
No.
No.
I saw you at a distance, that's all.
You saw me at a distance.
Yeah.
I'd like to say I was
some
mired
crazy
from a
things,
distance. We're going to try... Oh, you've seen me do the gaffer tape gimp mask. Everyone else just went, what the... We're going to try something. This is my dice or die, depending on how you like to say it. My wife calls it a die, so I don't argue. All the married men in the room just went, good lad. Richard, can I pass you my die?
Yeah.
Have a look at it, have a look at all the symbols on every side. Happy? They're all different?
Yeah.
It's not just the same symbol on every side. Richard, we're going to do something a bit silly. We're going to say, are you checking if it rattles? How the hell would that help? Here's what we're going to try. I'm going to turn and face this way, and Chris is going to make sure that I don't look at a phone or a mirror that tells me what you're doing. Okay? What I want you to do is roll the die round, look at all the symbols, put the die down on the table, remember the symbol that's on top, and then cover it.
Okay.
Once it's covered, say, Paul, I'm ready for you. Actually, don't say it quite like that. It's just wrong. In the middle of a room for 30
Paul, I'm ready for you.
I love that he went for it anyway. Right, so you know the symbol, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Picture your symbol, see your symbol.
Okay.
Oh, the sign of infinity, it's like a figure of 8. Yes! Now, that's a 1 in 6 chance. And everyone goes, oh, it's only a 1 in 6, it's not that impressive. But if you do it twice, that's a 1 in 36. Do it again.
Do it again. Paul, I'm ready for you.
I'm kind of proud that you went for it again. Think about your symbol. 3 wavy lines. Yes!
Wow.
One more.
One more.
One more.
Paul, again, let's go.
There's less romance now. This is not fair. Think about your symbol. Got it?
Yeah.
Cross.
Yeah.
Yes!
How's that?
Thank you very much, buddy. Thanks for joining in time. 5 minutes. Right, does that include questions, or do I have to have questions within that 5 minutes?
Probably have questions within 5.
Questions within the 5. Right, we're now going to do the bit that's going to annoy someone a lot, okay? We're going to do the bit that will just make you lot go, how the did he do that? With all of us watching. With all of us keeping an eye on him, and I've warned you what I'm going to do. To get someone's information, you have to make them think about it. to get someone's information, you have to do or say something that makes them see it or picture it or think about it at least. So I just want to say, sorry Mark. Mark, earlier I got you to think of a date. That date, was that your birthday?
Yes.
Awesome. And I got you to think of a 4-digit pin.
Yes.
Was it an important pin?
Yes.
Might need your lot's help getting back to my car. Can I take that card off of you? Thank you, buddy. Mark, please keep that facing that way for now. I've written some information at the top of my card on the other side. Okay? Hopefully, I've written your date of birth and I've written your PIN number. Please do not shout it out to everyone, because let's be honest, right now, if your money gets nicked, you've got one suspect. Yeah, if you shout it out, you've got about 30 suspects, okay? What I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to... Actually, do you mind if I video this bit?
No.
I'm going to ask you, in a second, to turn that card up, have a look at the information, and just tell everyone if I'm right. Don't show him, because he's blatantly moving back a bit. Okay? Just slide back a bit. It's alright, I got this. And he's close enough to get your card as well. Okay? Right, we're going to do this. Right, can everyone see Mark?
Yeah. Awesome. No, the camera covered.
Why isn't this recorded? It says the word video.
There it is, right.
There you go.
Got it. Okay, Mark. I've just given you a card. Hopefully on that card I have written your birthday and your PIN number. When you look at the card, can you just let everyone in the room know if I'm right?
Yes.
Just for the camera. Did I do alright? Did I? I'll take that as a yes. Thank you very much, mate. Is there a shredder? Keep the card for prosperity, but change your PIN number. Ladies and gents, my name's Paul Newton, and I steal stuff for a living.
Well done.
Thank you very much.